Last week, my parents were visiting and it was so nice. But one thing that my mom kept saying, especially when she first arrived, oh, Vigo's coming to say hi, was this dog needs a routine. Dogs are like toddlers. He needs a routine. And while I see where she's coming from, and I agree that in some ways puppies are like toddlers, especially when it comes to nap time, I actually think that having such a strict routine with a puppy can be a mistake. And here's why we've chosen to not have a strict routine with Vigo. We have broad stroke things that happen every day. He gets 3 meals a day at roughly the same time, but we try to not have it be cookie cutter every single day is the same. The reason for this being that dogs are very good at picking up on patterns. This is something that I learned from Susan Garrett. And the risk is that if you set the expectation with them that every morning, as soon as they hear someone move in the other room, for example, that they're going to be let out of bed, then every single morning when they hear you move, they're going to start crying to be let out. If they know, for example, that every night when Andres comes home from work, that he's going to be fed as soon as Andres walks through the door, he's going to start getting yappy and complaining at that time of night. So I never want him to know or expect when certain things are going to happen. I want him to just trust me in knowing, okay, I know I'm going to get fed 3 times a day. I know that I'm going to be taken out X number of times a day. I know that these certain things are going to happen in my day. I do not need to be in control of hassling mom to tell me to do them. So for this reason, while we, as I said, we have got broad stroke things that we do every day, we try and have them happen in roughly the same 30 to 45 minutes every day, but we don't have a set time. The one flex on this guideline that I've just introduced is his bedtime. The reason for this being is that I was finding that, for example, we would take him to someone's house, and if it got too late, he would just malfunction. So new rule for us is that at like 10:30, we put him in his crate, even if we are watching TV or if we're at home. If he's sleeping, then I'll let him sleep outside and put him in the crate when we go to bed, but I try and enforce that bedtime for him so that he doesn't end up becoming a little menace. Hopefully that makes sense. I know some people will disagree with me, and if I had a toddler, I would definitely do this differently. But he's a puppy and I want him to be flexible to our lives. Let me know if you have any questions, and as always, if you want to continue following along our journey of hopefully raising Vigo to be a brilliant family dog, make sure you give us a follow.